This is Becky here at AuntBecsCreations, and let's see if I can turn where I get a little bit more sun in the right side of my face or something. Maybe, I don't know. Well, Bernadette's walking around out here, and I just uploaded some shorts of things that are in bloom. I'm going to flip the camera now and show you what I need to be doing. I need to do yard work. It won't let me flip. There we go. So under the doghouse is where the Bernadette, and come around here, the back of the house, cut out. That's the catio where we have the fencing up. And Howard and Callie are old-fashioned rose. It blooms in profusion. And hi Heather. It blooms in profusion and then it's done. So there's Howard and Callie. Yeah, hi Howard. Here comes Callie. Callie's like, get it on me. I want to be on camera. Hi Howard. Howard said, I wish I could come out in the yard, but we're not going to start doing that. And then my garden, my vegetable garden, used to be here. It used to be all raised beds, and now it's all grass. I took all of it out because we were planning to sell and move to the upstate, you remember? So I don't have a vegetable garden there anymore. So I decided to move it where it's more flat, and I've got 2 beds started, but I don't have any frames built for them yet. We have garlic growing out there. I have to watch where I'm stepping because Bernadette bombs are a thing. So I'm moving slow, hoping I stay connected. Scott did put a booster into the garage and in the bonus room, so hopefully the internet will go. So this is what remains of the chestnut tree that used to be right there where that pot is upside down. And my plan is to put it in the base of the raised beds, and it'll rot down over time. I've been adding grass clippings. Greg dumps the vacuum bag into the garden. And this other bed, we planted garlic in. Ooh, garlic scapes. I might cut those off because the garlic scapes, which is the bloom, if you cut the buds, that's called a scape. If you chop it up real fine, it's delicious in scrambled eggs. So I might go get some scissors and cut them off. It doesn't damage the garlic or anything. And you know your garlic's ready when the leaves turn a little brown, and you can pull it and you'll have hopefully a head of garlic on there. I see I have a zinnia right there that has come up from last year. That'll remain. I've got some weeding to do. And there's more of the chestnut tree there that'll go in the bottom of this bed. So I'm going to start doing like 1 or 2 beds each year until I get a nice raised bed vegetable garden here again. So my focus for this year is just these 2 beds. I'm not going to try to knock myself out and put a full garden in at once. So that's our second shed that we built. And Scott he changed the design enough that it's not at all much like the plans. And then over there is where we repaired the fence, and you can see where I need to finish painting the old fence. But it really should be pressure washed before I do that. And let's see, I have spiderwort that's come up all over the yard. It's here and there everywhere. And Kathy just sent me an article about spiderwort. You can actually eat the leaves of it, and there's all kinds of stuff. And a friend of mine, he told me that it's got medicinal values as well. So I'm just going to let it come up where it wants to. I've got to get that. I think it's a choke cherry. I got to try to get that out of there. My plan is to move these roses away from the porch, out in the front yard, and put all of that kind of stuff out front. Those pots you see over there by Bernadette, that's got the ditch lilies that I call, it's a pot of ditch lilies. It's the lilies that I rescued from the ditch up in Greenville, and I need to get them out of there. I've got all kinds of, I got clematis, I've got more flowering almond. I need to get them out of the pots. Some of them look pretty dead, so that's another reason to get out. The tree that's coming up right next to the house right there, that's a Rose of Sharon. I don't know how a piece of Rose of Sharon or a seed got in there, and I've tried to pull it out. Last year I just cut it back and it's just come back. Back here, that's the old shed. We got the new roof on it, but we've got to get the glass doors I was telling you guys about into this side. We bought big glass doors to go in there, so it'll be kind of it could be like a little escape place, but we'll see what it turns into. Scott wants it for a late. And then this was a flower time, and I planted that Japanese yew. Didn't realize it spreads by rhizome as well, and it's become a complete headache. I've got some, I think they're called Asiatic irises. They're supposed to be planted in a wet spot. They prefer it, but they're blooming. There's an azalea in there, and then just a whole bunch of just basically crap. And all along that fence, there's wisteria. Yes, it's beautiful, but oh my God, what a nightmare. It is a blooming nightmare because it runs underground as well as overground, and you cannot get rid of it. It's like the nightmare of the South. It really is. If you're a property owner and you have down there, it just overcomes. Now, you think this looks real where the bearded iris is. I got a chestnut tree coming up there. But the whole reason I haven't cleaned it out yet, I'll show you. There's blackberry. And I want to get one harvest off these. And look. Oh, there. Can you spot the lizard? He's right there. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's letting me touch him. But I wish it would rain, plump up. But this has got bearded iris. It has, but I'm going to wait until the blackberries are done, and then I'll do a clean out. I'll miss the blackberries, but I would rather have the garden looking good. I think Bernadette would like to come in and have breakfast. I want to trim the crepe myrtle even with the neighbor's fence, just round the top off. I would let them go as high as they want to, but the power company will just come and cut them way, way back. So I'd rather just keep them trimmed myself to a nice curve. And so that's what I've got going in the backyard. So much telling myself I'm 60 years old now, and I time and just maybe come out and work 30 minutes to an hour, just a little each day, and it'll get done eventually, and I won't hurt my knee, I won't hurt my back, I won't exhaust myself. I've got to get better about that, about working slowly. Working slowly is better than just trying to do it all in one day like I used to. I used to come out and I'd work 4 or 5 hours straight, and there's a gum tree right there. That's got to come out. But I have rocks along here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the rocks just up along the house and let the grass come up. This used to be where the original homeowners, I think, had their air conditioning unit or something. It was here. And it's just a concrete pad. So, yeah, so much work to do, but I have to do it in a little bit. We're all good down here. I know Mary popped into the chat on Friday, and she just let us know that they were okay, that the storm was more closer to Diane Fago. So you guys keep Diane in your thoughts and prayers. You have the trumpet vine. Trumpet vine is beautiful, but oh my word, it's another nightmare plant to me. But you can see the wisteria, it's on the fence and it goes up in the sky. It'll reach and reach until it grabs the cable line up there. And when we used to have cable, you could see our drop line for the cable. It got up in there and it pulled the connection loose, and the people at the cable company would tell me, It's you, it's you. I was like, no, it's my connection, and I can't get up there and hook it back in. They didn't want to send anybody out. So we got rid of them, and we have buried in the ground that comes in from the front of the house. So this is the work I have to do in the back. I don't want to risk it, but the yard goes up and around to the other side of the garage. And Greg shot one BB and broke that glass, and we can't get another window to fit there. So Scott put tape all over it. So yeah, lots of work. I would love to get that shed looking like my other shed, so that they'd be painted about the same. So yeah, lots to do. All right, guys, I'm going to go get some scissors, cut the scapes, make some scrambled eggs with cheese, I think, and have some breakfast because we haven't had breakfast yet, and let Miss Bernadette go get her breakfast and run around. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday, and enjoy your day. It's gorgeous down here. Beautiful blue Carolina sky. All right, bye, guys.